Hello everybody, this is Evan Rogers. I am coming at you with a super exciting online live lesson. We are going to be on the second lesson of these lessons, which is a repetitive thing to say. Right now, we are going to be learning how to make verbs negative after doing some vocabulary, and you could be joining these lessons for $5 a month over at Patreon. These are probably the cheapest lessons you could hope to get anywhere. Great, leave comments in the comment section and ask me why I'm so ugly. Great. Kayla, John, are you ready to go? Anything exciting? Anything you got to chit chat about? No? Okay, we already got our chit chats out of the way. So we load up early.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about my new friend?
Yeah, I heard about Germany.
John, do not stop.
You heard her. Do not stop.
Stop.
All right, here we go. We got new verbs. Mimas.
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 This is to look, to see, or to watch. Japanese people have the darndest time learning the difference between these verbs. I always like to explain it by if you're looking at a girl, like you're driving in your car and you see a girl, and then if you watch a girl, you're going to prison. So that's always fun for them. Tsukurimasu. Tsukurimasu.
Tsukurimasu. We already did that one.
Did we?
Yeah, it's in the first lesson.
Yep.
This is supposed to be tsukaimasu. Whoops. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm sure that these are not completely up to date. Sorry, this should be tsukaimasu. This is to use something. Tsukaimasu. Boom. Let's get the Hiragana going. Man, my computer is really taking its sweet time. Look at that. There we go. Tsukaimasu. This is to use. And tsukaimasu. I'll just put an A there. Tsukaimasu. And actually, we have to change the intonation. There we go. Tsukaimasu. All right, everyone. Tsukaimasu.
Tsukaimasu.
This is to use something. All right, next we have Akimasu.
Akimasu.
And this is to open something. I suppose I don't need the X. What I'm trying to make you understand is that it's not like a door is open. It's like I will open the door. All right, next, kakimasu.
Kakimasu.
With this kanji, it means to write, but it could also mean to draw, but we have to change the kanji. Oh, are you excited? We're learning nouns, so we can actually make some more slightly exciting sentences. All right, however, these nouns are pretty basic nouns. These are just this, that, and the other thing over there. Kore. This thing by me. Sore. That thing by you. Are. That thing away from the both of us. So if you think about in English, we have like, I am a monkey. You are a monkey. He is a monkey. If you notice, each time that I said that, there was a different verb. I am a monkey. You are a monkey. She is a monkey. And the verb changes based on whether it's quote unquote first person, second person, or third person. These follow those same rules. If it's the person talking, it gets kore. If it's near the person who's talking, it's kore. If it's near the person who's listening, it's sore. And if it's away from the both of yous, it's are. All right?
Core, sore, and R. Got it.
Yeah. And actually, there's going to be a dore eventually, but we're not going to get there. This is a pattern, the ko, so, do series. There's going to be a bunch of patterns, a bunch of words that follow this pattern. Near me, ko. Near you, so. Away from the both of us, Question is do. Do, a deer, a female deer. Arigato! Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto, for thanking. Or how does it go? For helping me out just when I needed it.
Domo.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Yeah, arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much. This is like a little bit more thanky. All right, that's a new word. More thanky. Sumimasen. Yeah, notice how even though you knew that this is the word for excuse me, notice how it's still got that mas in there. This is a verb. Sorry, excuse me, get out the way. I'm a 9-foot tall gaijin. All right, last one. We have a particle, another ending, a sentence ending particle, ne.
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 And it's almost always going to be pronounced ne.
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 You might also hear occasionally like ne. Which is
I'm
like,
not
don't
doing
you
that.
agree? Oh, you have to, John. Ne.
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 Ne. All right, let's not do that for 8 hours. John, you
Yeah.
win. We're not going to do it anymore.
Thank
All
you.
right, so the chief thing to learn in this lesson, as the exciting title explicitly states, is negative distal verbs. We already know what a distal verb, distal/polite, right?
Yep.
John, remind me what a distal/polite verb would be.
Action or something.
That is what a verb is. Why would it be distal? What part of the verb makes it distal, and what does that even mean? Well, I guess we'll go with Kayla here.
Oh.
You use it when someone's better than you.
That's partially true. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
respectful, right? Respectful version.
When the person that you are talking to needs to have some sort of a social distance, and I mean that very literally, like socially you are distant, like you don't know the person, or like they're above you, or something like that.
I remember that now. You
Okay.
should put that on a Quizlet.
I'll do my best. It'll have to be a
Just
grammar
tell him how to do his
Quizlet.
job.
I was gonna make a snappy comeback. You should write it down, but I decided not to. So
Oh,
Well, I have the notes, kind of. Travis likes to rip the note sheets apart. So
I'm
no.
no.
This is polite. I need to learn how to talk down to people. That's what I'm interested
Oh,
in.
I actually want to teach that quicker than most textbooks do, because what I want to do after I do all this is teach you how to describe nouns. And that sounds stupid, but it's very complicated even in English. In fact, English's system is very complicated. But actually, sorry, just really quickly, learning how to talk down to people to an extent is one of the most important things you can learn in Japanese, because it turns your speech into like normal speech.
That's what I need.
And no, honestly, I should make like a grammar Quizlet. I'll try to remember to do that. That's actually a good idea. I was joking when I said you should write it down, but like that's actually a good idea, because you just want to flip through them. You just want to flip through them real quick. I understand. So the idea of negative, we're all aware of negative, like positive versus negative. Negative simply refers to any sentence that communicates the idea of not. Notice that some sentences look negative but are actually positive. I don't know why Microsoft Word thinks actually positive needs to be shortened to just positive, but come on. Have a little bit of a flair for the dramatic, Microsoft Word. Rough English equivalent. She is not rich. Notice how that is a negative sentence, because she is rich would be positive. She is not rich would be the negative. But notice that a sentence like I ate nothing can be considered positive. I did eat, but the thing that he ate was nothing. So the verb ate is still positive. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
I would totally accept you guys calling this a negative sentence. It's just, you can also argue that it's a positive sentence. I actually don't know which one would be more linguistically accurate, and I don't care really, honestly.
You could probably ask your sister, John.
I probably could.
Is your sister a linguist?
Yes.
I would make the joke that we're all thinking, but I'm not going to. How about this? How cunning is she?
I'm not saying it.
Exactly. Well, you can either say very or not very. All right. Anyway.
Not saying it. She's a very cunning. Never mind.
All right. These are distal verbs, so we're being polite, or at least we're having a social distance between us. And that doesn't mean standing 6 feet apart. That means like on a social level, we don't match. We need to have a distance. They become negative when and this is where we start doing the agglutination. My favorite words, because it has the word glut in it, which is like your gluteus maximus, which means butt. And that's actually what it means, because we're talking about the end of the verb. The end, the bottom, the butt of the verb. I'm not joking. That's actually probably where that comes from. And when I say, notice I said actually probably. I'm actually not 100% sure, but I wouldn't doubt it. Let's put it that way. We're going to agglutinate them. In English, we say we conjugate our verbs. In Japanese, we're going to be agglutinating. It's one of the very few agglutinative languages. You don't need to memorize that word. It's just a fun word to know. Agglutinate. Oh, yeah, John, you ready? We're going to get some glutes. All right, we have to agglutinate them properly. Although Kayla, I guess, was the one that was at the Y, so she was working on her agglutination. We add the sound of N, as John said before we started recording, to the end of the mas. Notice, remember we had the first section was the stem sound?
Yes.
So mi, or hanashi, or iki, or ake. And then we have that mas sound, mas, 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 mas. Live mas, Taco Bell. You can endorse me if you want to. And then we end with an N sound to make them negative. So, John, mimasen. Do you remember what mimas means? Mimash means? It has three possible translations depending on if it's a movie or if it's somebody on the
Look.
Look, see, or watch. Yeah, so what would mimasen mean?
Don't look. Not looking.
Do not look, or I will not look, something like that. Yeah, exactly. Hanashimasen. Kayla, do you remember what hanashimasu means?
Speak.
To speak, yeah. So what would hanashimasen mean?
Do not speak.
Yeah, do not speak or will not speak. It could possibly be positive. Remember, this mas ending is non-past. All right, ikimasu. Ikimasen. John, what would ikimasen mean? Yeah,
Do not go.
Do not go. Do not go directly to jail. Do not collect $1,000 or was it $200? Kayla,
200.
akimasen. This is a new vocab word.
Yeah, I don't remember what that one means. I'm sorry.
It's too hot in
Oh.
here. I need to akimasu that window.
Break it.
Oh, open.
To open it, yeah. Exactly. Akimasu, but then akimasen would mean
Not opening.
yeah,
Yeah.
do not open or will not open, something along those lines. Okay?
Okay.
I talk about agglutination in more detail down here, but I think we got the point enough that we can get the idea. Okay? Let's see.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and hit this first drill. At least get started, okay? 1A. Please repeat after me. Tabemasu ka?
Tabemasu ka?
So you looked over at your Japanese friend and they're shoving like a squid head in their mouth and they're like, oh, this is so good. And then you're like, tabemasu ka? Oh, sorry, one more time. Repeat after me. Tabemasu ka?
Tabemasu ka?
She actually eats that stuff? And then actually it's not really what you think it is. Yep, tabemasen.
Yeah, tabemasu.
Tabemasu.
Yeah, exactly. No, she doesn't actually eat that. And I'm adding the word actually just to make the story sound funny. There's no actually in here. So one more time. Tabemasu ka?
Tabemasu ka?
Yeah, tabemasen.
Yeah.
Tabemasu.
Now just notice how this says does. We could change it to will. Will she eat that? Or will he eat that? Will you eat that? Something like that. Notice how the word, again, that is not anywhere in here. We're just adding that because context. Next one. Wakarimasu ka?
Wakarimasu.
Wakarimasu ka?
Yeah, wakarimasen.
Yeah. Wakarimasu.
Yeah, wakarimasu.
Yeah, get it? Nah, sorry, I don't get it. I ain't got it. Ain't got it. All right, so that's how we make. So we have a positive question. Do you or will you do whatever the verb is? No, sorry, I don't. Okay.
But you wouldn't technically need to say no in front of that. It would still be negative. If you just said wakarimasu and don't get it.
Do you watch TV? I don't.
Yeah.
That's exactly accurate. It does sound kind of weird.
No, I know. It's sort of.
No, you're right. You don't need yeah, but it's the equivalent of saying, hey, do you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine? I don't. Something like that.
That is exactly how it is. That's the question, though.
And so I'm saying, nah.
No, that's exactly how I would answer that question. I don't.
I don't. I mean, yeah, sure.
It shuts down any other conversation. And that's what I'm all about.
All right, well, just for practice, work with me, John. Yeah, work with me, John. All right, John, how about you ask Kayla if she will drink that booze that's been sitting in the back of the fridge? We need room.
Nomina, no, nomimaska. There we go.
Great, yeah, nomimasu ka?
Yeah, nomimasen.
Yeah, I ain't touching that stuff. All right, kimasu. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't actually say it. Ask John if he's gonna get his butt over here in time to watch. I don't know, whatever that show you show to your kid. What's it called?
Coco Melon.
Texas
Coco
Chainsaw
Melon.
Massacre.
All right, go for it.
Kimaska.
Yeah. Kimasen.
Yeah, kimasen. This is strange though. That would be right, except kimases. The idea of moving in Japanese is very literal. So if she's asking you kimaska, that means are you going to come to where she is, right?
Mhm.
But because you are not there yet, you can't really use kimasu again. You have to say ikimasen. Well, you don't have to, but you might. Very frequently, the other person will say ikimasen. I'm not going to go there.
Well, that would have been helpful 30 seconds ago.
I know. That's why I didn't tell it to you, so we could have a more dramatic experience of learning this.
How embarrassing.
For my butt. Where is that thing? Home. Wait. I wanted to add Hiragana. I guess I don't really need to. There we go. Great. Awesome. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. Because you have to change your location. We'll worry about that later. All right. So, John, will she be going to the store today with you? You're going to go there too, probably? Neither of you are at the store, is what I'm trying to get at.
Ikimaska.
Yeah, ikimasen.
Yeah, this one can work because kimas means to where I am, right? But this could be to any location whatsoever.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, hey, you guys are going to play whatever the new hit game is, and you want to know if they're going to play it. Kayla, ask John if he's going to play that game.
Shimaska.
Yay. Shimasen.
Shimasen. Yeah, great. And this could even be an invitation, like you're playing, I don't know, Final Fantasy, because I'm an old geezer, and you like show them the controller, be like, Shimaska, do you want to do it? All right.
I've never even heard of that game.
That actually was one of the words that I learned that was in that book I was telling you about, because it said shimas at the end. I'm like, oh, they're playing.
Yeah. It's a very useful word. There's an entire series of verbs that use shimas. All right, next one. Tsukurimasu ka? Oh, sorry, just repeat after me. Tsukurimasu ka?
Tsukurimasu.
Shimaska.
Yeah, tsukurimasen.
Yeah.
I killed John with that. That's hilarious. Like, it's obvious that I just blurted it out so I had to cover my butt, and it's killing John.
I'm so excited because I can say that word. You just ruined it.
John, go and ask Kayla if she's going to make something.
Oh, my God. What? Tsukurimasu.
Kayla's dying.
Yeah, skurimasen.
Great. I misinterpreted why John was laughing. I have no idea why he's laughing. Is skurimasu like the world's most funniest word to you?
No, it's just one of the few I say well.
What's that?
It's one of the few that I can actually say according to Kayla.
Oh, okay,
and I was so excited to say it, and then you just stole it.
I see. Okay. I had no idea that's what was going on. All right. So, Friday, I'm going to try to have some Quizlet decks ready, so we'll try to jam through the vocab.
You better.
And then you guys should memorize the pattern here and be able to blast through it without looking. Okay?
It's very similar to the old other pattern, so.
Exactly, but we're making it negative.
Oh, yep.
Coolio.
Yeah, great. All right, I will see you guys on Friday.
All right, see you later.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Cheerio. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you like, subscribe, and share this video to everybody you know and yell at them repeatedly until they subscribe as well. If you'd like to support me even more, head on over to patreon.com, where for just $1 a month, 3 cents a day, that's it, it's darn near free, you can help me financially keep these videos coming. And as a reward for your Patreon donations, you get access to all of the miscellaneous things that I produce to help out my own students who I teach in person, and also just things that I make for myself. And if you want a little bit more bang for your buck, head on over to Teespring, where you can get lots of fun clothing, mugs, stickers, cell phone cases, all that I've designed. More designs to come. I hope you have yourself a happy dappy day. Peace out.